Ever wonder why you do the things you do, or how your mind works? Welcome. Today we delve into the captivating sphere of psychology. This science, fascinating and deeply relevant to our everyday lives, unravels the mysteries of our minds. It reveals the whys and hows of our actions, thoughts and feelings. Today we're about to uncover 10 intriguing facts about psychology that might just surprise you. So sit back, relax and prepare to have your mind expanded with these 10 fascinating facts about psychology. And did you know that our memories are not as reliable as we think? It's a fascinating fact, really, that each time we recall a memory, our brains don't just play it back like a video. Instead, they actively reconstruct it, piecing together fragments from different parts of our brains. This process, however, can lead to potential distortions and inaccuracies. So it's like playing a game of telephone with ourselves. So the next time you remember something, remember that it might not be entirely accurate. Think having more brain cells makes you smarter? Think again. Our intelligence isn't determined by the sheer number of neurons packed into our cranium. Rather, it's all about the connections between these cells, known as synapses. You see, the brain is a complex network where quality trumps quantity. These connections enable information to travel across various parts of the brain, facilitating learning and problem solving. So, it's not about how many brain cells you have, but how well they're connected. It's not the size of your brain that counts, but the way you use it. Ever heard that we only use 10% of our brains? That's a myth. In reality, we use virtually all of our brain, just not all at the same time. Imagine your brain as a symphony orchestra. While some instruments may shine in a particular piece, it doesn't mean the others are not essential. Similarly, different parts of the brain are more active at different times, depending on the tasks at hand. So we're using all of our brain, just not all at the same time. Ever feel like you're catching someone else's mood? You might be. This is due to a fascinating psychological phenomenon called emotional contagion. Essentially, we humans are social creatures with an uncanny ability to pick up on and even mirror the emotions of those around us. Whether it's joy, sorrow, excitement, or angst, these emotions can ripple through a group like a wave, subtly influencing the collective mood. So be careful who you hang out with. Their mood might rub off on you. Ever wonder why we tend to be creatures of habit? This isn't just a whimsical tendency, it's a product of our brain's inner workings. Our cerebral circuitry is designed to form and follow routines, creating patterns that help us navigate through life. This love for routine isn't a sign of monotony, but rather a strategic move by our brain to reduce stress and improve efficiency. By establishing routines, we allow ourselves to perform tasks with less effort and more precision. So there's a reason why we crave routine. It's all in the brain. Did you know that our expectations can shape our reality? It's a fascinating quirk of the human mind. Our brains are constantly processing a flood of information, and to cope, they often rely on our expectations to fill in the gaps. If we expect to see something, our brain has a knack for making it appear, even if it's not really there. It's a phenomenon that can sometimes lead to perceptual errors. So the next time you think you see something, think again. Remember, seeing isn't always believing. Ever solved a problem in your dreams? There's a reason for that. Dreams aren't just random thoughts that float around in our sleep. They're actually a powerful tool our mind uses to work through problems and generate creative solutions. During sleep, our brain processes and reorganizes information, allowing us to see things from a fresh perspective when we wake up. Whether it's a tricky math problem or a complex life decision, our dreams can provide invaluable insights. So don't disregard those crazy dreams. They might be helping you solve problems. Here's a chilling fact. Brain activity continues briefly after death. Yes, you heard it right. Once the heart stops beating and oxygen is no longer flowing, the brain doesn't simply switch off. Instead, it engages in a flurry of activity, with neurons firing off messages in a kind of last hurrah. While the reasons behind this phenomenon remain largely unexplained, some theories suggest it could be the brain's final attempt at survival. It's a reminder of just how complex and mysterious our brains are. Ever heard that laughter is the best medicine? It's true. It's not just an old saying, but a fact backed by science. Laughter triggers a cascade of positive physical changes in our bodies. It enhances our intake of oxygen-rich air, stimulates our heart, lungs, and muscles, and increases the release of endorphins in our brain. Furthermore, it can help to reduce our body's stress response and even improve our immune system. So remember, a good laugh is not just fun, it's also good for you. Did you know that you're a psychologist, whether you realize it or not? That's right, we're all psychologists in our own right. Every day we use basic psychological principles without even knowing it. We interpret people's behavior, we make decisions based on past experiences, and we even analyze our own thoughts and feelings. In essence, we're constantly conducting our own little psychology experiments. So the next time you find yourself trying to understand someone's actions or making a choice, remember we're all psychologists at heart. And there you have it, 10 fascinating facts about psychology. From reconstructing our memories to the contagious nature of emotions, our brain's craving for routine and our innate psychological nature, the relevance of psychology in our everyday lives is undeniable. Remember, even our dreams help us problem solve, and laughter really is the best medicine. So next time you wonder why you do the things you do, remember these facts. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of psychology.